Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I hope you guys are doing well. I think I'm gonna give up RV life and I'm gonna go live on a houseboat. That's how I feel right now. It's gonna get better, right? I think it's gonna get better. How are you guys? I'm going to be uploading this video with some Nomad internet. There's a link below if you need some mobile unlimited internet. Today was the day I was hoping to show you my new power step installation. But as you can see, I still have a Walmart $11 step out front. Because yesterday I spent all day trying to install the new power steps down here. Trying to install a better step system than the one I had before. One that is advertised as a direct fit replacement. While all the wiring worked, gosh, guys, I was underneath here all afternoon yesterday, sweating my butt off in the afternoon sun that was right here, and they don't fit. You may also notice I've got the floor all tore up. The floor used to be right here, so I'm 3 or 4 layers of half-inch subfloor missing right now. These are the brackets, and you can see the holes right here. Once you fit those down, these actually go underneath, by the way, so these 2 brackets... What? You have anything to say? Okay, you didn't help me yesterday. These 2 brackets go underneath so that the steps aren't sunk all the way down, but... Anyways, there's a couple things. The lag bolts, which aren't even there right now, more on that in just a second. The lag bolts that went down no longer protrude long enough to be able to get the nut on when we were trying to just get one to fit. And I mean, I had Kyle out here, and TJ was out here, and Jill was even helping, because they're like 88 pounds, and they're just so awkward to try to install under there with all the weight and stuff. Now, we did test them, the power works, and everything works on them, but they didn't fit. And so I gave up on that, and at like 5 o'clock yesterday, I brought the steps out, turned them upside down, got a tape measure, measured from the center of each hole, and sure enough, they do not match up. They're about a ½ inch to 3/4 inch narrower than the other ones. So they were never gonna work as they were supposed to anyway, but we had lots of problems, so I knew, okay, well now I gotta build a custom template with new lag bolts. Fine, we'll just dig into the floor underneath and see what we can find. And oh my gosh, what is it with Coachmen thinking that we will never have to repair these things again? All right, so what we're looking at here, this is the inside floor. This is the first layer, okay? Here's the other 3 layers. 3 layers. It looks like we've got 2 pieces of plywood and then some OSB here on top, and then we've got the other piece over there. So nearly 5 or 6 inches of flooring. Okay, and these are what protrudes underneath. So those brackets I showed you would go on here, the steps would go on, and then you'd have a nut right here. And as you can see, I had to cut all of these just to remove them. Why did I have to cut them? Why not just work on top and unscrew them? Okay. Oh, look at that. There's no lag bolt heads seen anywhere. Do you guys see what Coachmen did? They built these inside and then stapled this OSB to the plywood so that nobody can ever have, they even glued it so that no one can ever have access to it. You just throw the RV away when you're done, and I tried desperately to get in there. Isn't that crazy? That's not even the worst of it. Let's go back to the side door. Okay, so why wouldn't it move when I was trying to knock it back up? This one stayed, but the rest of them wouldn't even move when I was hitting on the bolts. Check this out. They even put horizontal bolts in here to hold it to keep it from going up and down. Okay? Well, that's easy, Eric. Just find the head and take... Are you kidding me? They built it before they put the exterior wall on the RV. There's no way to access those bolts either. So that's why the floor got completely ripped up by me taking it out. It is literally meant to never be serviced in the lifetime again. It's just a put it in once, and when they go out, you're screwed. Throw the RV away. That's kind of how I feel, Jax, to tell you the truth, yeah. Now, if you've been following this channel for quite some time, you know I don't have a whole lot of nice things to say about Coachmen and how they build their RVs. They're just not meant to ever be repaired. They don't want you to repair. They don't allow you to make a repair, and everything I've had to repair, I've had to do it in a way that is not conventional, and I have to be very, very creative. So I am going to fix this project today. Hopefully TJ is going to be bringing the truck by and I can go get some more OSB, some plywood. I'm going to get new lag bolts. I'm going to measure everything. Okay, and then once I get my new flooring put in with my lag bolts aligned the right way for the brackets and the new steps, instead of drilling through here, I am going to drill sideways horizontal ones from the outside of the box where I have access to. See right there? I can access that from the outside later if I have to replace these. That is my project for the day. I'm going to go shopping and come up with a new game plan. And I'll get back to you on this one, I guess. Oh my gosh. I don't usually film when I go into these antique stores, thrift stores, flea markets, or anything like that. I don't usually film, and you know, it's hard to explain the excitement. If you collect something, you probably understand. But you know, you walk around from one booth to the next booth and then go, like that kind of thing. Today was probably the most fun I've had in over 6 months as far as antiquing for Mickey Mouse finds. I cannot wait to show you what I got today to add to my collection at Basecamp. Okay, although these are not in the greatest condition, I got 2 Aladdin Mickey lunch boxes, and you never find this. Both of them had the thermos inside. Every time you open these, you never find anything inside. I got 2 today, $8 a piece. This little as-is Mickey conductor train guy, it's missing Pluto, obviously, that's different, and I mean, look at this, guys. It's literally a Mickey Mouse ice cream scoop. Just unbelievable what you can find if you are looking for Mickey stuff. This guy here, Mickey, you push his hand, he spins and lights up. Let's see, we got the Hollywood Mickey by Applause. I have no idea why there's plastic bags on his hands. Maybe just to keep him clean? But I've definitely never seen that version of Mickey Mouse. Very cool. And then a $2 little cardboard cutout piece there of Mickey. I don't know. I don't know what he was displaying. It looks like maybe he was holding something at one point. And the mother of all scores. Yes, I said the mother of scores. It is a clock radio by General Electric. It says Youth Electronics on the top. You got all the different characters around the clock. Don't know if it works yet. You've got the Mickey Mouse radio, so of course this is going right next to my other 4 radios, but I've never even seen anything like this, nor do I know what year it's from. To change the dial, you turn Mickey. I just love it. I cannot wait to plug this in. Actually, screw it. I'm going to plug it in right now. Yeah, this should work. Alright, I plugged it in and it didn't catch fire. As you can see, the white second hand spinning around. The clock works. The radio.
Bruce Gradkowski, former NFL quarterback.
It works.
Here on Fox Sports.
We only get that Fox Sports channel, but...
See, we got to,
Oh my gosh, I love it even more now. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. And you know, one day we're all going to look back at this. You guys are going to look back at this and decades from now say, hey, I remember when Eric got that. Little will we know that I'll probably have to buy like 3 more houses to hold everything. I'm in a good mood. Today has been a really good day. Sean's just putting some stuff away in the shop, and then we're going to go grab some Dole Whips. That's right. We got a place here in town in East Alton, or Wood River maybe, that does Dole Whips. Heck yeah. Jax, man, how are you doing? You doing pretty good then? Okay, Jax. You're a good boy. Him's a good boy. I just finished packing up everything outside, all my tools and everything, and it's just now starting to rain as we've got some nasty clouds and thunderstorms going on. But guys, my $11 Walmart step stool, we don't need that no more. My buddies TJ, Kyle, and Sean were all out here, and they're like, Eric, let's knock this out, let's get it done, let's get your steps installed. Now, not to say it was easy, it was still tricky and it baffled us a couple times, but watch this. Open the door. Yes! Steps come out. Here, let's go inside and flip this switch right here. You flip that switch when you don't want them to go back inside, like you're camping, and they stay in. If we go back inside and, hey Jax, flip that switch back to the on position, the normal position, close the door. Yeah! Was a very custom install here. Had to build all new brackets in here. I used this top piece of floor that already came with it, but everything else under there is brand new. It is very secure, very solid, anchored with those carriage bolts to the steel frame of the under compartment there, so this is good. And gosh, I just cannot tell you what a relief it is to have power steps working again. For me, it works. I'm gonna keep this step stool in case I need it later, but I think I'm gonna go play some pinball here since it's gonna rain for a little bit. Talk to Sean, see what he wants to do also, but really appreciate their help here at Modified Auto. Really put me into better spirits.